All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, Bahar which is the Paleo Hebrew, for the name of the Heavenly Father being Yahweh, and the name of his Son being Yahweh Shai, the only names of which salvation could be obtained, whether you could receive it or not. All right, double honors be unto the elders and the apostles at GMS Great Millstone, who through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai rule all of the nation of Israel well today. Once again, whether you can receive that or not. And peace, love, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect of the nation of Israel who are pushing this truth and sincerity and in charity and in faith. All right. And, the topic of this lesson, man, through the spirit, Lord willing, it be so. I'm going to start a series, concerning the kingdom of heaven. All right. I've done series on it before, but, I'm going to go ahead and go into it again and, just exhort the brotherhood, man. All right, just to stay mindful and stay kingdom minded of what's to come, man. It just ain't all about bitter and being in captivity. All right, and whatever the case might be, drowning in your sorrows and drinking up liquor and that kind of stuff. Too much bitterness could overtake you, man. Too much bitterness could cause you to fall, and that's why. Brothers are always saying to, look at the glass half full rather than half empty. Though we're under these curses and we got this stuff going on, man, it is what it is. All right. We just got to, pray that we could endure through it. And we know what the latter end is going to be, man. And we're going to, get some breakdowns on exactly what it will be to give brothers that hope, man, to give them that strength. Just keep your head up. Don't be, concentrating on keeping your head down and drowning yourself in sorrows. But anyway, without further ado, man, we'll go ahead and get into the scriptures here. This is Deuteronomy chapter 7, chapter 30 and verse 7. It says, "And Yahweh thy power will put these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee, and thou shalt return and obey the voice of Yahweh." All right, when you see the word Lord in all caps like that the breakdown and the meaning of that word in which it was originally written in the Paleo Hebrew would be Yahweh. Okay, but showing you, man, our time is up. All right, our time of persecution is done, man. And one of the reasons why we know that we're approaching this time is because the truth is being poured out. All right, the elect are waking up and prophecies are being made, man. All right, prophecies are being fulfilled. The valley of dry bones is coming together. All right, so we know that our time is near an end. That's why it's terrifying to Esau to see us come together like this, man. Okay, but going on, it says, "And do all his commandments which I command thee this day. And Yahweh thy power will make thee plenteous in every work of thine hand, and the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy cattle, and the fruit of thy land for good. For Yahweh will again rejoice over thee for good, as he rejoiced over thy fathers." Right. So once again, man, we're going to be restored, which is going back to Deuteronomy 7 and 6. All right. We're going to be restored to be the heirs over the planet, man, with Yahweh Shai. All right. The righteous rulers, okay, above all nations. All right, basically establishing righteousness here on the planet Earth, man. All right, but anyway, go ahead and jump to the next to the book of the 1 Corinthians here. This is 1 Corinthians 2, and starting on verse 1. Salakia, going back on 1 Corinthians 2 and verse 7, it says, "But we speak the wisdom of power in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom, which God ordained before the world unto our glory, which none of the princes of this world knew." Right, none of the princes of this world. Why? Because they ain't the right princes, man. They ain't the right rulers. Okay, they're not meant to be in that spot because they're the wicked, man. Job 9 and 24, the wicked beareth rule. Okay, The whole world is out of balance because we've been removed, man. Okay, but with all that being said, hold on to that sweetness, man. We know what the latter end is going to be. Okay. Going on, it says they would not have crucified the Lord of glory, the Master of glory, right? They wouldn't have crucified Yahushai had they known the truth, man. But you see, it wasn't meant for them. Okay, it was meant for the elect of the house of Israel. Okay, that sacrifice was meant for the elect of the house of Israel, man. They slaughtered the top heir that's going to govern the planet Earth. Okay, and there will be compensation for that. But keeping it on the topic, going on verse 9, it says, "But as it is written, eye hath not seen, nor ear hath heard, neither have entered into the heart of men the things which Yahweh hath prepared for them that love him." Right? Eye hath not seen, nor ear hath heard. We can't even begin to fathom the beauty that's going to be in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, we can't even begin to fathom it. All right, we were looking up what a certain weight was. Salaki, I forgot what it was. Referred to in the scriptures, but that weight is shekel. Salakia, shekel, yeah. And I believe it was a shekel, but it goes up to it's about 75 pounds. And there's a piece of history in the scripture where King David, he took a Moabite's crown and kept it for himself, and that crown, I know it weighed more than just one shekel of silver. All right, but just showing you, or not silver, but one shekel, but just showing you, man, a small example. All right, got crowns, you got jewels that weigh you down so much, man. You're gonna be solid, man. You're gonna be solid as steel in the kingdom. All right, houses, streets paved with gold. All right, we can't even begin, and that doesn't even do it justice, man, because we're just breaking it down from what we could understand on this side, man. All we've known on this side is Esau's kingdom, man. This place that we live in, that we wake up in day by day. This is all we've known on this side. All right, we don't understand, the luxuries of the universe, man. All right, the elites don't even understand the luxuries of the universe. All right, they just got the luxuries of the flesh, of the flesh over here in Babylon, man. Okay, so these Babylonian luxuries are nothing compared to what we're gonna see. All right, so that's why eye hath not seen nor ear hath heard, man. This is all we've known. We can't begin to comprehend it, man. All right, but on the other side, we will receive it. All right, just like you got kid might be living in the projects, might have not grown up without shoes, for years, and then all of a sudden, somebody's trying to give him all these riches, or somebody's going to take him, into a home in the suburbs, and he's not really going to know how to react, because all he's known is the projects. All he's known is a life without shoes. All right, but anyway, let's go ahead and jump on to the next step here. This is Jeremiah 31. It says, "The word that came to Jeremiah from Yahweh, saying, Thus speaketh Yahweh, power of Israel," right? The power of Israel, saying, Write thee all the words that I have spoken unto thee in a book. All right, now we're reading it. Now we're bringing it to life. These words that were recorded. Verse 3, it says, "For lo, the days came, saith Yahweh, that I will, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah, saith Yahweh, and I will cause them to return to the land that I gave their fathers, and they shall possess it." Okay, so showing you, man, he's going to have mercy upon the nation of Israel. All right, he's going to bring them in back into their land that he's gonna bestow upon them. All right, and it shows you the breakdown of where that land's going to be in the book of Obadiah, in the book of Ezekiel. All right, Revelation, the 21st chapter, gets into a little bit. Going on, it says, And these are the words that Yahweh spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. Right. So, Jeremiah is receiving the prophecy. Baruch was standing there writing everything down, recording the whole thing. All right. It says, "For thus saith Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling and fear and not peace. Ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child." Right. Whether a man travail with child, because, once again, going into the bitter. All right. We're going to have to go through many hardships. All right. Many dark times in order to receive the kingdom, man. There has to be blood shed in order for there to be peace on earth. Okay. It ain't just going to be some walk in the park, man. All right. Somebody's not going to just walk up and give you a ticket to be the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay. Going on, it says, "Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness." Right. And at these times, when these times are coming, man. All right. When these times are here, when the earthquakes and other catastrophes are going on. All right. In your area. All right. The way that we're going to get through this, man, is staying kingdom minded. Staying faithful with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right. Not getting, because of course, your flesh is going to worry. Your flesh is going to panic. Your flesh is going to get terrified, scared. All right. Which, it's a natural thing to be terrified of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You should be terrified. But at the same time, man, don't let that hold you down, man. All right. Keep your eyes on the kingdom. Keep your mind on the kingdom. We know what the latter end is, man. All right. Just keep your mind on that latter end and keep moving forward. All right, and eventually we'll get there. Going on verse 7, it says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." Right, so just like I was saying, man, keep your eyes on the kingdom, because what did it say? Jacob shall be saved out of it. It's the time of our trouble. It's the time of us being put back on top, man. So in order for us to be put back on top, we're going to have to endure through the worst part, being put on the bottom. But Yahweh's not a liar, man. Jacob will be saved out of it. The elect are going to be saved out of it, man. That's why right now we got to be working. We got to be striving. We got to be seeking that crown, because when this time comes up, man, you want to be able to keep your head up and know that you gave it your all, man. You did your best. And not have that doubt within yourself, man. All right, verse 8. It says, "For it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh of armies, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck and will burst thy bonds." Right? Whose yoke is it talking about? It's talking about the yoke that Esau has put upon us, man. Going back to, let's go ahead and grab it. Deuteronomy 28, and let me see what verse it is that I'm trying to get to. Salakia. Here it is, Akim. This Deuteronomy 28 and 48. It says, "Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which Yahweh shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee." Right. So that yoke of iron is going to be removed and placed upon the heathen, man. All right. They've done these atrocities to us, so it's only right, man. That's the judgment. You reap what you sow. All right. Now let me go ahead and grab this next verse here, man. This is verse 65 of Deuteronomy 28. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shalt the sole of thy foot have rest, but Yahweh shall give thee there a trembling heart and failing of eyes and sorrow of mind. Right, showing you, man, sorrow of mind. So that yoke of iron is put upon the necks of the nation of Israel, all right, and the sorrow of mind. Okay, so part of that sorrow could be alleviated with Yahweh Shai, man. That's why the scriptures tell you that the truth shall set you free. All right, it'll set you free, man. It'll bring you to a place of sanity and rejoicement. All right, but anyway, let's go ahead and jump back to Jeremiah 30, and that's really what this truth should do, man, is cause you to rejoice. All right, cause you to be joyous. And especially these sweet scriptures, man. Of course, the bitter hurts, but the sweet, man, there's nothing to be compared to it. Going on, verse 8, it says, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. But they shall serve their power, Yahweh their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. Right, Yahweh Shai and Yahweh, man. All right, going to be established. Okay, that's meant to be our king. All right, not no man of the flesh, not no Donald Trump. All right, not no Louis Farrakhan, not no Tupac. All right, going on, it says, therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith Yahweh, neither be dismayed, O Israel. For lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity, and Jacob shall return and shall be in rest. Right, Micah 2 and 3. All right, depart, for this is not your rest, man. This ain't our resting time right now, but our rest is coming. Okay, now remember these scriptures on the rest and on the ancient world, and as we continue with this series, you'll see everything come together all the more so. All right, out of scriptures within the New Testament, the Old Testament, the Apocrypha, the whole thing just jives together, man. It says, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. And I am with thee, saith Yahweh, to save thee, though I make a full end of all nations whither I have scattered thee. Right, their time of rulership is through, man. It's time for the yoke to be put upon them. It says, yet will I not make a full end of thee, but will correct thee in measure, and will not leave thee altogether unpunished. And that's why we're in the place that we're in today, man. Let me go ahead and jump down to verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be spoiled. And all they that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith Yahweh, because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after. Right, bunch of niggas, spics. But you know what? At the end of the day, man, all right, the 12 tribes of Israel consist of the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. And we will be redeemed, man. We will be delivered from this place that we fall into. All right, but with that, Lord willing, it was edifying, man, and Lord willing, to be the first of more to come. All right, just maintain that sweetness, man. Don't let the bitterness cause you to be destroyed, man. You've received the truth. You've been called. All right, there's something to rejoice over, man. All right, I want to say, call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the Yahwehs and the apostles at GM Ezra Millstone, and peace, love, blessings, and salutations to the elect. Shalom.